This is the worst death battle yet. Legitimately, this might be the worst death battle that's come out. Holy.
In this episode, Ash tanked the nuclear bomb.
Please react to the Ash versus Yugi death battle. Okay, let's go.
Right,
So,
Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
dude, this. Ah, I'm already cringing. We just started and I'm already cringing. Pikachu, Iron Tails, Dark Magician Staff. It's over. 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 Okay, whatever. Let's watch. I hate that Yugi's actually going to summon the monsters. That's so stupid. That's so fucking stupid. That ruins the whole point of Yu-Gi-Oh! The whole point of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that they're a bunch of ass man children who play a children's card game to resolve their problems. If Yugi can just summon Dark Magician, he could just like explode Kaiba's head, and that's half the conflict. Explode Pegasus' head, explode Merrick's head, explode whoever the was in season 4, who no one even fucking remembers. Like, what? There's no fucking there's no plot. No, they have to play a children's card game. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of the show. Yeah, darts.
Ash
Yeah,
Ketchum
that's it.
versus Yugi Moto.
The biggest question from the playground.
Dude, I hate that design of Ash. Who made them do that? Who made them do that? Did were they contact? Like, did someone force them? The modern design for Ash is so dog shit. This is unbelievably bad. Was there a gun to fucking Death Battle's head to make them do this shit? It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. Hold on, I gotta get water. I'll be back.
I need water. Oh, I need water, Samus. Hold on. I'm thirsty.
That should have been in the game. It would have been funny. That Pikachu is a dwarf in a costume. It does look like off model in a weird way. Even from just like that angle, you can tell it doesn't quite look right. Maybe it's the paws. I don't know. Little feetsies.
Question from the playground. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
This is so stupid conceptually, by the way. Like, this is just a bad idea.
Big episode. Just look at how long it is. So thanks to our sponsor,
30. Yeah, actually, I don't think that's that much above average for them these days. We might have to skim through this. I don't want to listen to 30 minutes of power scaling Yugi. Like, power scaling Pokemon shit is going to be stupid because they're going to use the Dex entries, which are obviously not correct. Like, they're just not true. They read like a child wrote them, which that's why it was a fan theory that they are written by the children, you know, like they're not real. Like Alakazam having 5,000 IQ makes no sense, or like Blastoise shooting through steel with his water cannons makes no sense. Stuff like that, you know. But whatever. It's Death Battle's retarded. It's for retards. It is absolutely for retards. So I'm sure it'll be stupid.
Mad Mushroom, for helping us make it happen.
Yeah, go check out Mad Mushroom's newest game, Night Swarm.
I'm glad that they're sponsoring some Slappa. That was cool.
Hello there.
Getting sponsored by
Welcome to
Slappa.
the world of Pokemon.
Oh, the kids get their first one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash wanted to be a Pokemon master, though he didn't really know what that meant yet.
How about taking down your rivals to be the very best, like no one ever was? Better than Gary and his dumb groupies.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at Central Ball and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt, the perfect attack for OHKOing flamboyant thieves and air balloons. Looks like they're blasting off again.
So clearly the anime doesn't follow the game rules. Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But somehow they
Oh my, yeah, I forgot about that. That was fucking stupid.
attacks by just spinning really fast. Whee!
Yeah.
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
As the great philosophers put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash and Pikachu's bond is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few. Underneath the stubbornness and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
Just like Ash's
Okay, what does that have to do with
They're not just
anything?
collecting dust in a shiny hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key.
So for this death battle, he's just gonna summon like all 100 fucking Pokemon he's captured over the series or something. Of course, you know, why wouldn't that happen? That's not stupid at all. But whatever, sure.
In seafaring fights, and Ash can combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
One time, his Weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like Bulbasaur and Torterra induce status effects and heal with Synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this Leaf Blade, Smeargle victim! Or
Kino.
what I would say if Tobias did an action replay of frickin' Latios. Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization. They
That's funny that they fucking reference that. I feel like the only reason it's because like weird weeb black guys keep this shit alive. There's this one channel who's fucking like narrating over Pokemon fights or something, some black guy, and I'm just like, this is stupid as hell, but whatever. I was vaguely entertained. It's just like this aired what, like 15 years ago or more? Like who the fuck even remembers this shit? I mean, I do because of stupid YouTube videos. That's probably the only reason why they even referenced it. You know? Like again, like what? Probably more than 15 years ago, because you know, Gen 4 came out like almost 20 years ago. I don't know.
Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization. They didn't write the show.
They just get me heated. Almost as much as Infernape's Flare Blitz. Then I'll set my Inferno to overdrive, get my revenge, and Incineroar. Haha!
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson.
Yeah, he failed a million times because he sucks. He's bad.
You are a worthless bitch ass nigga.
He's shit.
But when he needed, Ash started bonding with Pokemon.
Yugi never lost, okay? Ever. Except, well, I mean, he functionally basically never lost. But he did lose, but he never lost. You know what I mean? Ash, he lost 10 billion times. Okay, so Yugi should win. There you go. I've power scaled. Yugi uses his cheating pharaoh-ass powers to win, unless the plot demands that he loses. Because I think he did lose like once or twice. But the point is, if he has to win, he wins because he cheats. Because he uses his evil pharaoh powers to win. Ash sucks dick, so he loses. Alright, there we go. I've decided who wins the death battle.
Pokemon at a deeper level, and that friendship motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came around too. He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss! The people's elbow of Pokemon.
Yep, light
Charizard's
speed,
so
light
strong.
speed. Like, hold on, what did he say, light speed? I fucking, like, glaze, my eyes is, my ears, is there a term for ears not listening that's like eyes glazing over? We need a saying for that, because that's what I do, where it's in one ear and not the other. I just didn't hear anything. I don't know.
And that friendship motivated them to dodge light speed moves like...
Yeah, light speed moves. Solar Beam doesn't move at light speed, you stupid bitch. Shut the fuck up. It's animation. You fucking retard. Solar Beam doesn't move at light speed. Fucking, you take light speed cocks up your asshole. Fuck you.
Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came around too. He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss! The people's elbow of Pokemon. Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains and
Yeah,
into
here we
space.
go. Yeah, here's the stupid ass. This makes no sense. This is stupid. No, none of this. No, this is all fake. All fake. Professor Oak's Pokemon Holocaster is referenced by James in XY92 and XY5 and 86. These episode end segments are shown to be broadcast on TV, proving them canon. Shut up. You know what's canon? You sucking. Never mind.
Dusknoir pulls souls into the spirit world.
Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new
Wow,
regions,
that's so
soar
funny.
new flying types like Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem, which canonically weighs over a ton. Oh,
Okay, here's an idea. Maybe it just fucking floated, you stupid motherfucker. Maybe he didn't actually hold it. Maybe it just floated. Have you thought about that? Was that a consideration?
oh, and this huge log that's basically a whole tree, he chucked it like it was
Maybe it was
nothing.
made of like plastic or fake wood. Maybe it was. He didn't. I don't know. It's just a thought. Maybe that was like plywood, fake ass shit. Like it was hollow. Maybe it was completely hollow on the inside. Did you think about that? I don't think that happened. I'm just gonna be honest.
Like it was nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his secret is watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass.
Yeah, there's like 100 sayings for her. Yeah, tuning out, zoning out, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep.
I'm starting to wonder if there's actually any point to listening to the Pokemon part of this. I don't think there is. We should probably just skip to the Yu-Gi-Oh part. The problem is they'll bring out some stupid feat like the dodging light speed thing, and then you'll be like, oh right, I kind of wish I'd heard the retarded part. But yeah, okay, if there are feats like we'll start skipping through.
That Mr.
Force that
shoots Steel Beam beat champion Cynthia's Garchomp. A Mega Evolution
Wait,
sells
hold
in
on.
CQC and shoots Steel Beams.
I
at
forgot
Force
he
Sphere.
even had a
And with Mega
Lucario at some
Evolution,
point.
Lucario's power surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's
Actually, I don't think I
Garchomp.
was watching any of that
handy
shit.
at the Safari Zone when Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros, and he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys. With a ball,
With his Mega Gardevoir, and just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Ash
No, hold on. Wait, and go back.
with a huge power increase. But there's a catch. Ash shares Greninja's pain. A small price to pay.
Yeah, dude, what's with this stupid anime bullshit where he like links himself to Greninja? God, the cringe is unreal.
For the ultimate water shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir, and just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
It's not a real black hole, you fucking autistic
Bitches.
It's not a real black hole. It would absorb the fucking earth.
Ash's Pokemon and teamwork get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved the world from Lysander, who tried to
funny
kill
reference.
all life. They fought the giants, the Reggie kind, not the New York ones, who halted Reggie Gigas, who can tow entire regions.
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Ah, don't get me started on Alon. Ash did everything right, but no! Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken?
The power of he should have leveled up more. Okay, you know that other guy, his Charizard was level 100. Greninja was only like level 60 or something. There you go. Get fucked. Video game.
Your type chart's right, 4Kids.
Boomstick 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Kaiju Gengar! He haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo.
Dude, look at how awful that looks. Look at how fucking awful Ash looks.
This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back.
Dude, what the fuck? This is the most profitable IP of all time. And look at Ash. Pokemon fans have no self-respect is the issue. And I know you'll say only toddlers watch the anime. Listen, I have it on good authority that 20-something-year-old black weebs still watch this shit. Okay? Good authority.
Welcome to Pokemon Guess Who Spicy Edition.
It gets hundreds of thousands of views.
Poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt Thunderbolt! This Rainbow Lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked. Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked.
Ash journeyed so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god, a legendary Pokemon whose Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude. Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally controls the concept of time. Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu.
So how the fuck... I feel like these stupid-ass feats are far beyond what anything Yugi ever did. I feel like this is going to be very one-sided unless they have the dumbest fucking feat bullshit you've ever seen, which they probably will.
Was gonna end with Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions, and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free! 4Kids, let my boy win! Yes!
Sure. Ash did his best, and he had no regrets. Now free to hand over his torch to new bright-eyed trainers.
Ash realized that, to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So, he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked the way it landed, because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
Okay.
If you want to travel the world like Ash or look as rad as Yugi,
these magical ceremonies punish dark hearts with swift death.
Alright, I'm gonna skip through this shit too.
Game Pharaoh, Yami, always
5 foot even.
and always on demon time while doing so.
Poor Yugi.
Anime Jigsaw, Yami wants to play a shadow game.
Whether it's Griddle Air Hockey, Mario Party with Chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard.
Short King, literally. Well, the thing is, the Pharaoh is still not that tall, I don't think. I don't know how much taller he gets.
Playing a children's card game.
Yeah, let's fucking go. I had a dual disc when I was a kid. I did.
Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some seriously messed up ways. Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
The Millennium Puzzle does far more than force hallucinations. It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this. It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by ghosts.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg Joey, Yugi and Yami were ready for anything.
Because Yugi had a great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for set.
No. What the fuck did he just say? What the fuck did he just say?
Yugi had a great early deck.
No. I can't believe they just fucking said that. Yugi might have had the least functional deck out of all of them. Out of all the ones that showed up, I mean, holy shit. What are you talking about?
Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh, and Exodi.
No, not even for 2001 Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, literally just a deck full of, you know, Gemini elves, metaphorically, because you can only have 3, of course. But the point is, you know, 1800, 1900 attack vanilla monsters with just removal would be 10 times better.
Yeah, cool story, Wiz. But what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have him multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's breath is a gentle breeze.
Well, okay. Didn't know Yugi had that dog in him. But
Yeah, you know what else could take out Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon? Fissure! Smashing Ground! Trap Hole! Like, what? Like, what?
I'm about brute force. Buster Blader and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning, and the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
Time Wizard's better.
Destroy moons. Yeah, but it's not literally a moon though. It's a hologram on. Oh no, we're gonna get something retarded, I think.
It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local area of time, turning monsters to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician, and his apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
Both are masters of dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder.
Based Magic Cylinder. Now that's a Kino card. Doesn't matter how practical it is. It's fucking. You never forget. You never forget when you win with that card. Never.
Now that's thinking with portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle
so
is a
cringe.
bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters. And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're
Well, wait, hold on. What do you mean? That's where you drew the line? Not stabbing the moon? I feel like the stabbing the moon one was kind of fucking the worst one. It's a giant soldier of stone. Do whatever you want. Win the duel. That's what he should have said. He should have been like, Dark Magician, decapitate.
prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real-world card game.
Yugi also
Oh, can differ? Can? Well, what do you mean can? Can? No, it does, motherfucker. Not can. It does.
has tons of spell cards. Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen friend. Turn Jump is a time skip. And Pot of Greed lets Yugi draw 2 more cards, like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2 more cards, like...
If things get dicey, he has more trap cards to level the field, like Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage directly back...
Okay, this... We're never going to make it through this video. But how the hell are these rule effects for the cards going to translate into, like, the death battle logic where he manifests them as real things? You know what I mean? Like, just because the Pharaoh can manifest, let's say, Time Wizard in reality, doesn't mean Time Wizard could literally speed up time or reverse time. That's not how it fucking works. There's no reason to believe that if Yugi made Time Wizard real, the Time Wizard would reverse time. Like, there's not a single... No, absolutely not. Otherwise, that would have happened at some point.
At the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Ctrl-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way. Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this.
Yes, it can. Well, you've convinced me, Clippy. You've convinced me. Clippy profile pic. That's not as bad as no profile pic, but it's only slightly less.
Mind Reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from duel monsters. Even the most common duel monster can cause tsunamis, rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Merrick.
All right, can we just get to the feats now?
Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning magic.
All right, I just want to hear feats because none of this matters.
The great evil god Zork.
Oh right, yeah, the penis guy. He's a dragon penis.
Puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters weren't real before, they sure were now. Everyone has soul energy, Ba, which manifests as Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will duel monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the heart of the cards.
I knew it! He's been
that's how he that's how he cheats, the heart of the cards. He just really what it is the Pharaoh has luck as his power, you know, so he just heart of the cards is him just saying I used my luck power to win. But yeah.
He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck.
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs.
Not at all. The probability of his dog shit, you know, brick-filled deck working is zero. It's fucking zero. He did stack his deck 100% using his cheating powers.
Isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Jaden inherited the cheating, and then fucking and then Yusei inherited that, and then Yuma inherited that. It's cheating. They cheat.
Well,
That's their power.
I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Claiming his place as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
She's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his scary darkness for good. The epitome of screw you, I win.
Dodge light speed laser. Dude, there should be a drinking game for death battle videos related to light speed, you know? Like, you got that's a one shot, down a shot every time they bring up light speed. Yeah, Harakti's light created the multiverse, so it's a god. She's just a goddess. Atem blocked a full power blast from Zork. Yeah, season 5 is season piece of shit. Overcame Face's mind reading. Dragon Master Knight caused the blast that was visible from space. Destroyed the Millennium Ring, and it was just, won all the tournaments. Yeah, Yugi always wins, so it makes sense if he wins this death battle. That's my logic. That's my internal logic is Yugi beats Ash because Yugi never loses, right? And if he loses, it's because he's supposed to lose.
Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic and bittersweet. Yugi had grown as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi moved on to a career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists. He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch Atem. Goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story, another duel, another game. And you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
Wowie zowie, dude.
The Battle of the Millennium is about to start, but we wouldn't be able to make it happen without some help from our friends at Raycon.
Yeah, dog shit earbuds that are worse than skull candies. Wow.
We're treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon and Duel Monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
It's time to
Who cares?
battle!
Wowie zowie. Like Pokebud. Okay, hold on. I know I get autistic sometimes about like the animation in these, but this looks like Pikachu's just like sliding across the ground. Hold on. Yeah, right here. Look at this. What? This looks like he just kind of dragged it across the screen. What the fuck is this?
You okay, Pikachu? This 4-on-4 is tricky. Hang in there.
Yeah, I mean, what? Why is it a 4-on-4? Why? I mean, this is just making the animation even more of a clusterfuck. Can't it just be a bunch of 1v1s or something? It doesn't have to be a 4v4.
In there.
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack, and I set one card face down to end my turn.
Oh God! It doesn't make sense though. It doesn't make sense though. What? What? It doesn't make sense. What? Yeah. Wait. Are they taking turns? Hold on. Is this actual turn based? What the fuck do you mean? I end my turn. What do you mean? Does Ash only get one attack each with each of his Pokemon, and then he gets his, like, this is so bad. Oh my God, hold on, I gotta get it together. Holy shit.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him up with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
Oh, what? Back him up? Wow, those are great orders, Ash. What attack is back him up? I don't remember that one. What type is that? What power? What accuracy? Back up? Okay. Well, if the Pokemon can fight autonomously, then why does Ash need to be there?
Great job. Now, Thunderbolt.
Don't get ahead of your...
Okay. Dude, parts of this feel really... like fucking lazily put together, dude. Like what is this? What are you fucking serious right now? Like, does it look like he's being hurt? Is he supposed to be like resisting it? Like this just looks bad, man.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card. Run!
I mean, I'm trying to conceptualize this in my head in a way that makes sense. So let's say if Ash attacks, right? Pikachu goes in for Iron Tail or whatever, and Yugi flips up Mirror Force. Does that just mean all of Ash's Pokemon go down instantly? Like, how do the rules work? Like, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Dimension Sphinx!
Dimension Sphinx. I don't even know what that card does, so I have no idea. Is that even a real card? I don't know. It might only be in the anime. Okay, Crocodile went down, I guess.
Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
Charizard! I choose you!
What? What? why even animate a death battle at this point? Normally, when I used to watch it years and years ago, I was just like, yeah, whatever. At least the fight might be entertaining. Now I'm like, this is just nothing makes any sense. Why would I care about what's happening on the screen? Like nothing. This is just a bunch of references, I guess. I'm watching the fight version of references. I guess if I was like 5 years old and I was like imagining this happening in my head, maybe it would look a little bit like this, but it'd be even less gay than this. A 5-year-old would make something less gay. All right. All right, yeah, he just summoned a bunch of shit. They probably should have made a joke about, you summoned those all in the same turn? This is the worst death battle yet. Legitimately, this might be the worst death battle that's come out. Holy fuck. Like, what? Like, Yugi's just like, no, that didn't hit me. I'm just gonna throw out my force field. like an actual child, like, nah, I throw up my lightning resistant force field, you know, my lightning reflection force field. It didn't hit me. Holy fuck. I love how, for the sake of the death battle, Yugi can just do whatever he wants. Like, at least what Ash is doing sort of makes sense. Is Gengar gonna beat Slifer somehow? Why is Yugi allowed to absorb Gengar into the Millennium Puzzle? Why can he do that though? Like, why is it? It's because his puzzle can absorb dark spirits? Yeah, but I mean, what are the rules? There's no rules anymore. Like, if it's supposed to be, okay, just kill the other guy. If Yugi knew that from the beginning, couldn't he just, I don't know, Slifer's there, he could just, like, vaporize Ash. And I know, like, well, actually, in this episode, Ash tanked the nuclear bomb. Just the idea. Ash tanked the nuclear bomb. Okay, whatever. Let's just watch the rest. I'm gonna stop commenting because it doesn't matter. Nothing that's happening right now matters at all. Oh my god. No! Millennium Puzzle.
I'm sorry, partner. Don't worry. It's my turn now.
Yeah, but wait. Normal Yugi can't actually manifest the things, can he?
In the heart of the cards.
He just drew 4 cards, though.
Who's that Pokemon?
Haruxi, Goddess of Light! This is it!
Oh, dude, that's so cringe. Holy fuck.
Haruxi, Chooser!
God, eliminate this child. That's basically what he just did.
Pikachu, let's finish this. Together!
You activated my trap card! Magic Cylinder!
Magic Cylinder.
Send your Thunderbolt back to attack your light points directly!
Magic Cylinder, just like every 5-year-old child. They flip Magic Cylinder win. Eyes out. It's like the first movie.
Oh, my childhood! Whiz, quick! I need your tears! We can save him!
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters.
No, let's not. Let's not. Let's forget this video ever happened. Holy. Well, I guess we'll listen to the explanation. None of this matters anyway. None of this matters. Just remember that. None of this fucking matters.
Starting with experience, both Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best, and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge.
Okay, but like Yugi like never loses though. I mean, he like loses maybe like once or twice in the whole series.
Plus,
Ash has lost
Pokemon
500
evolve
times at
literally
least.
and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience. But when it comes to strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy. Ash's trust in his Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real, and Yugi is determined to support his monsters with spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on offense far more than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Magic Cylinder.
It's fucking like Magic Cylinder of all things. I mean, they easily could have done the same with Mirror Force functionally, but Magic Cylinder, that really just feels like literally like this is like playground Yu-Gi-Oh, which, you know, I mean, I guess that's part of the appeal. This is supposed to just be nostalgia baiting shit anyway. It's unlikely as Pokemon could overcome Yugi's attack, disabling redirection cards. Pokemon moves are affected by disable, and Team Rocket Swap if regularly it reflects Ash's attacks. This includes Z moves, which have been overpowered, such as Guzma's Golisopod, or such as by Guzma.
Punch him, man! Well, Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
So it all comes down to the monsters. Yugi had a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ash's can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
It's not a real black hole. It's not a real black hole, you stupid motherfuckers. It's not like it's real to me, damn it. Yeah, if Ash's Pokemon can dodge light speed, can't they just like teleport in Yugi's face and decapitate him or something? I don't know. Like, that makes sense to me. If they can resist a black hole, then how could any of Yugi's monsters hurt them? Because, like, the crushing power of that would, you know, destroy anything. I mean, it's not a real black hole. This is fucking stupid.
Black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and
that's a meme card. That's a meme card. Yeah.
And even the mid-tier scale to Glow Neos, destroying that relativity field with a universe. And Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing...
Yeah, that logic I understand. Summoning God, basically, yeah. That one, I'm with you. I'm with Death Battle. That one actually makes logical sense. So the rest of this is just retarded.
Even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more Psychic Barriers. If he lost Lucario, no more Mega Evolution. And so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had. And he did not have a reliable way to bring them back.
Yeah, and Yugi could just shuffle his deck and play the cards again. Because there's no rules anyway. I mean, what he could probably just rip all the cards out of the graveyard, shuffle them back up, put them back there. I mean, why? I mean, I don't. Why not? I guess if
he doesn't carry revives on him, and even then, reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he can, you know, bend fate to draw whatever card he wants, and we didn't even cover them all. Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner is Yugi Moto.
The problem is, I feel like there was a Kino video really fucking deep in there, and it was surrounded by nuclear level cringe. Nuclear. Because, like, Yugi winning with Magic Cylinders, like, you know what, based. You know, I'm behind that. You know, when that was in the writing team, when they came up with that, I'm like, all right, yeah, I approve. Absolutely approve. Then everything else was gay as fuck. Like, that's the problem. Like, everything else, it's like, oh. A black hole the size of a pea would destroy a quarter of Earth. Exactly. But it's a real black hole, though, totally, because that makes sense. If it's cartoon logic anyway, then none of the physics shit would even apply to Death Battle at all, because cartoon physics are inherently nonsense, you know? I fully expect them to give the win to the character that shouldn't win, so at least they were realistic and gave it to Yugi. Indeed. Because Yugi never loses, okay? That's my logic, okay? Yugi's not supposed to lose. Ash loses a bunch of times. So Yugi should win. Cast Side 45, thanks to 5 Canadian. It's like chess versus dodgeball. They're playing two completely different rule sets, and the creators don't know the rules for either. These battles are shit. Exactly. That's a great way to sum up what we were watching in the Death Battle part. Like, they're playing two completely different games. So how the fuck are we supposed to, you know, understand who's winning or why this is cool or why we should care about anything happening? Mega Rock and Rolla, thanks to the $2. Cringe ass battle, but I'm glad that bum Ash lost. Yeah. Yeah, me too. M. Garcia, thanks $2. Kobe can eat 7,000 smash burgers at 3.2 times light speed. Yep. True. A true, absolutely true feat. Francisco Bugatti, thanks to the 1-year membership. It would be more funny, literally Ash versus Yugi, and then punching each other. Yeah.